What is SQL? SQL stands for Structured Query Language, and it is a programming language used to manipulate data stored in the relational databases. SQL is the standard language used to interact with relational databases. Examples: MySQL, Oracle, and Microsoft SQL Server. SQL was invented in 1970s by IBM and was first commercially distributed by Oracle. The original name was SQL, Structured English Query Language, and later it is shortened to SQL, pronounced as SQL. What SQL can do: creating, modifying, and deleting databases and tables, inserting, updating, and deleting data in tables, retrieving specific data from tables using select statements, sorting and filtering data using where clauses, joining multiple tables together to retrieve data from multiple sources, creating and modifying database indexes to improve query performance, managing user access and permissions to database. In this slide, we will talk about create, drop, backup database. Let's talk about creating database. To create new database, use syntax as create database, database name. To create employee DB, write the statement as create database employee DB. When you run this statement, employee DB is created as shown below. Drop database. If we need to drop database, use the syntax as drop database, database name. So if we want to drop employee DB, then write the statement as drop database employee DB. When you run this query, employee DB is deleted. Backup database. We have two types of backup, full backup and differential backup. Let's talk about full backup. To take a full backup of existing database, use the following statement: backup database, database name to disk file path. Example: I have taken a backup of employee DB on the shared drive and the result is. So it has taken a backup at D drive. Differential backup. To backup only parts of the database that have changed since last backup, use the following syntax: backup database, database name to disk with differential. Create, alter, drop table. Create table. To create new table in the database, use statement create table, table name, column 1 data type, column 2 data type. Example: employee detail table in the database. Create table employee detail. Employee ID is integer. Employee name, employee email address, employee address are n varchar. So it will accept maximum 255 lengths. Alter table. Alter table statement is used to add, delete, modify columns in the existing table. Add column. To add a column in a table, use the syntax alter table, table name, add column, data type. Example: I have added country column in the employee detail table as shown. So this will add country column in the employee detail table. Drop column. To delete a column in table, use the syntax alter table, table name, drop column, column name. Example: I have deleted the column country in the table as shown. So this will delete the column country from the employee detail table. Alter, modify data type. To change the data type of a column, use following syntax: alter table, table name, alter column, column name, data type. So this will change the data type of country name column. Rename column. To rename a column in SQL Server, use following syntax: sp rename table, old name, new name column. Example: insert, update, delete records. Let's start with insert. Insert into is used to insert new records into table. We can insert records in two ways. Specify both column names and values to be inserted. Syntax is as follows: Insert into table name column 1, column 2 and so on. Values, value 1, value 2 and so on. Example, I have inserted new record into employee detail table as shown. So this will insert new record into employee detail table. Number 2, if we want to add all values in a table, then column names are not required to specify, but we have to make sure that order of the values and column to be same. Syntax is as follows. Insert into table name values, value 1, value 2 and so on. Example, I have inserted new record into employee detail table. This is the result. Look into it. I haven't specified the column names, but I followed the order of the values to be same as column names. Update. Update statement is used to modify the existing record in a table. Syntax is as follow. Update table name, set column 1 is equals to value 1, column 2 is equals to value 2 and where condition. Example, I want to modify employee name, address, country for the employee ID 1. So this is the update statement and the values got changed for employee ID 1. Delete. Delete statement is used to delete existing record in a table. Syntax is as follow. Delete from table name where condition. I want to delete a record from employee detail table for the employee ID 2. So this is the delete statement and it will delete the employee ID 2 from the employee detail table. Be careful while performing update delete records from table. Where clause is a must. If you forgot to put where clause, then all the records are updated, deleted from the table. Drop table. To delete a table permanently from the database, then use syntax as follow. Drop table, table name. So this will drop the employee detail. Select record. Select statement is used to retrieve data from table in a database. Syntax is as follow. Select column 1, column 2 from table name. Example, to get specified column data from employee table, select ID, employee name, country from employee table and I got the desired result. Select star from table name. This is to get all column data. Example, to get all column data from employee table, select star is used. Thank you for watching SQL Basic Part 1 and the Part 2 will be released shortly.